Once again, greetings to everyone. This is an honor for me to come, being on the program, now not as a program director, but as a speaker to come share my story, my journey, how it all started, how it all happened, and how did I find myself from prison to purpose. How did that all come about? It wasn't easy. Ngakuqoqela nje ngokutshela ukuthi kena mawusiva ngisikhipha lesilungu mamela wazi ukuthi kena ngisifunde ejele. Angisiyelanga multiracial. Not because prison is the place to be. No. But simply because you see what we don't realize is that what we have and who we are is greater, far greater, and more powerful than any circumstance that we can find ourselves in. I didn't know that. I wish, while growing up, I wish ngisese intwana ngisakhula elokishini mangibhema iscave mangibhema iscans yonke lento ngifisa ngabe bengazi ukuthi kena there is a better me that I was sabotaging. I wish I knew ukuthi there is a better me, a greater me that wanted to come out, but bengim abuser, bengim raper. Lo Chere lo obokumele avelele. Mangisakhula ngintwana ezithandayo ngintwana yaka mama. You know, I always say this. I was a mama's baby. Mina bengekho rough njengani nkapana ni, you know, no. Bengayenzi leyo nto. Khule ngintwana ka mama. So I want to paint this picture. I'm deliberately saying this because, you see, it is strange how a person's life will change from better to worse. My dad was absent. And I can assure you, most addicts' lives, whoever mongambuza ut uhubabako is nowhere to be found. If akona, he's worse, he's not taking his responsibility ending. But that's just one of the dynamics. And I found myself in a home, a Christian home. La ngikhuliswa khona kwa Matseke. And emangikhula lapho ngikhula umfowethu to my older brother, and I thank God for him. He got born again, I think, at the age of 13. And his salvation really came through for me. Because ngisakhula ngithanda le life yokuthi kena ngijive, you know, I had a talent growing up. I had a talent, and I always say ukuthi when talent is not well nurtured and well focused, it is destructive to the talented person. Because thina masihamba sizama go expressa italent lethu in an environment and a proper place where we're supposed to, our parents are nowhere to be found. Leso sikhathi umuntu akhona akasebenzi nokusebenza mara akakhapha umntanakhe ukuthi aye for drama activities, dancing school, or marukhona usendlini umama or ubaba. That was my situation, because at that time my mom was unemployed. My dad was nowhere to be found. Ugogo wami uyasebenza, usebenzela sonke. Siyapha usi7 ejardini. Ngaleso sikhathi. So with that, my grandfather makakhona lapho, one of the situations, and I'm happy ukuthi uNkulunkulu wangikhulula kule gqubu, this grudge that I had. Ukuthi I have an uncle ilasibona khabo mamam who is just a year older than me. He's the only boy khabo mamam by 5. Uyilasibona umfana. So umkhulu wami beyakhona ukuthi amnikeze imali madala side kodwa ngikhona ukubona. That thing is to break me. Umkhulu wami beyakhona ukuthi amthengele itoy ngive ukuthi why Chere yena usamrekela, why urekela, oh hey hayise ngwanaka. Parenting. I was still young, but beyihlala kimi lento leyo, and I used to long for babam. Bengifuna ukwazi ukuthi ubabam kanti ubani unjani. Ngize ngifise ukuthi maybe he's rich and he can rescue me from this situation. And it went on, and when I was not guided and guided the way a child is supposed to be guided and guided, I found myself expressing italente lami endaweni where I thought ukubhema nokuphuza is cool, because labantu ebebantswembu or bebayenza ukudlula mina, they used to drink and smoke before bangena a stage, and their performance would be best and it would be top. And I would think that is the only way to be a best dancer and ukuthi waziwe lokishini. Ngicela ukubuza, bayingakhi abakhule bangafuni ukuba famous? Abakhule bangafuni ukuba famous. Bayingakhi? 1 2 3 nabaleka. So it means the rest of us maskhula besifuna ukuba famous. So when someone or popular, when someone or famous does something oyithandayo, you follow suit. Noma izinto ezirong uyalandela. That was my story, and before I knew it, I found myself sengibhema ugwayi, ngibhema insangu, sengibhema ama drugs. Low life became expensive to maintain. Became expensive to maintain. How does a 13-year-old? Hey, bathong. Stout is how many percent? Stout 8, ne? How many percent? Stout. Yeah, stout, I think it's 8 if I'm not mistaken. Castle mixed stout. Usifaka kanjani emzimbeni wakho una 13 stout? Mawuqeda lapho ubhema ama drugs, ubhema ugwayi, ufake yonke lento leyo. Ngapha kune brandy. I promise you, you're gonna wake up trembling. Mawuvuka. But because umzimba umamela wena ukuthi uthini, you still want to go on uthi nepapalaza uthi enhleki evil khishwa ngeva. You want to continue yaphuza. That's how I became addicted and dependent to these substances. That life became expensive to maintain. Mamela, that time umamam akasebenzi. Ugogo wami can only afford so much for endlini, not for a lifestyle yam. And then nama auti are nama short solutions. Mamela na istyle a Friday asambeni ziyawa kuphi kuphi. But before sala phayana asame ngisohrebsana ama chain. Maskhula bokusagqwele ama chain isikhathini esiningi. People used to wear jewelry. You know, amaqiqa amakhulu abosisi nan jewelry, you know. So ama ranks were a targeted place. Ranks, stations, and so you just grapes and bash. Babies are grapes and bash. You know, it's a petty crime. Then before you know it, housebreaking. And what happened is that my first housebreaking, that's where I got my own gun. Because that was the only housebreaking that I did. And that's when I got my first gun. You can imagine umntana omncane aphethe isibhamu samaphoyisa kenzakalana empilweni yakhe. Started robbing, we started doing all sorts of crazy things in the township. And ngathi mangiboshwa around 1999 ukuthi sengenile ngisoloko ngiyangena ngiyaphuma. And I escaped from prison at that time. When I was released 2000, the year 2000, I became worse. Because then I was fearless. Bengihambe wonke ama-state school, place of safeties that you can imagine in Gauteng. I was there. But when I was rearrested for my escape, they thought, no, this one, he won't be able to stay in a place of safety. He has to go to the actual prison, Modapi prison. Scary as it was, as a juvenile. And I went there to that place and I found every thug that you can think of in the township that was known. And in prison become close. So they told me things that I didn't know. They taught me things that I didn't know. And it's easy to associate and move with them. And I became the worst of me. As you said, you never wanted your kids. That's what happened with my mom. My mom divorced me. I lost my mom. I lost my mom because of the things ebengizenza while alive. So and that was the story ngam no mom. So when I did all these crazy things with no one to talk to me, Ankuza at that time, my friends, abo mamabo, they were so overprotective of them, their moms. When they were in trouble, the first thing that they do, they go to a sangoma. And when you take your child to a sangoma, rest assured ukuthi uthatha lo mntana uyomenza ukuthi abe western lento ayenzayo. I'm talking from experience. I'm not talking about sesontweni mele preach uJesu. No, today it's a venue that we are using. So ngikutshela ukuthi mawuthatha umntana wakho ummikise enyangeni, bomgaca whatever zonke lezi zinto abamgaca zona, you are saying, listen, I'm reinforcing lento lehlanyisayo, ngifuna ukuthi be strong. Hambo bangena mntanami. That's what you are saying. That's what happened with my friends. But guess what? While my family was actually obviously not proud of what I was doing, instead of bangithathe bangimikise enyangeni, my brother and my grandmother would fast and pray for this young man to change. They would fast and pray. I would come home, we just say one word, and that is the power of God. You see, correction yakho inkinga ukuthi ihamba no bitter ngoba nawe umama nawe umzali ulimele udinga usizo, udinga ipeace ngakuwe. So correction yakho ihamba nobhlungu yamlimaza. You scar your own child. My brother had this God kind of a peace that was residing in him, and it was covering every word that which he uttered to me. And he will be like, Morena, King Butata Bahao, and I'll just burst in tears, thinking of the crazy things, gruesome things that I'm doing Kostrating. I'll burst in tears. And so much same time I leave, I go. Fast forward to 2003, I was classified as one of the youngest most wanted in the East End, doing crazy things that are unimaginable. Especially among Peraseng Faga Italian, a jacket. It's not nice because you see, today I'm speaking, but many of my victims, they are still wounded. They are still bruised. Some of the people are on drugs because of the things that I did. Because of what I did. And now, life ascending, drops, everything deteriorates. That is why victim empowerment is at the bottom of my heart. Because Tina must tola usizo. People outside here, victims of crime and circumstances, don't get that equal help, which is so essential. Went to prison being the youngest most wanted at the age of 19. It was my birthday when I got arrested. It was not by mistake. God was starting something new in my life. It was not by mistake. I arrested ngalelang uNkulunkulu what decided ukuthi ngibe khona la emhlabeni. He was like, listen, Chere, labangani bakho bonke sebashonile. Bonke abazali babo ngoba bebathi mababoshiwe bakhipha imali zebribe nmokola amacala. You smuggling the cases, thinking you are saving your child. You know you are destroying him or her. You are destroying even your own family. You bring even financial curse in your family. You are corrupting the system. Bese uzofuna ukhala ngo Baba Jacob Zuma ukuthi corrupt. Na uyenza. Yeah, it's different ukuthi yena in a position okuthatha eningi when we in a position ukuthi awuthathi when we are mosha. When awuthathi. So now I'm in prison. I'm not sure ukuthi ngiyaphambili ngiya emuva ngiyekele isikolo ka standard 6 grade 8. Ngiyangena ngisejele, they sentenced me to 18 years imprisonment. And my two co-accused, I don't know how it happened. I had 27 criminal charges. One had 29, the other one had 31 criminal charges. But the one got 5 years. Well, 5 years, 3 years was suspended, 2 years had fine. The other one was told 3 years. You know, the 3 years there because he was a repeated offender. They said, no, serve at least 9 months. I mean, hurry up, maximum facility. 18 years imprisonment. But you see, there's a secret around that. Kona amakeke athi mawabhagwa umlilo wakhona mele uhluke. Amakeke awabhagwa ngomlilo ofanayo. So, because I'm a special kind of a cake, ikhekhe la kaNkulunkulu, uNkulunkulu wa decide ukuthi lekhekhe lami leli kuze lithandeke, kuze libonakale ukuthi mina ngubani umbhaki walo, ngizolithatha ngilifake in a maximum facility. where he will be refined and cooked and come back a better man. And indeed, God was faithful to me. I can assure you, I struggled quitting all the substances. Utshwala nama-drugs, ama-drugs ekwangigulisa. Besithanda ukuthathela thina ama-drug dealers. We used to rob drug dealers, drug lords. We used to take drugs from them because we were gangsters. We had every gun that you can imagine. At a very young age, bengiphatha sports bag, besisibiza nge-sports bag, sportsman can't jump. INike, that time, had a theme. Bebathi sportsman can't jump. I think they were promoting a Presto at that time, and it was like sportsmen can't jump, but you can only jump motherfucker in Nike, So had that bag in a rifle, R5. Angeke unsuspect ngimncane, ngiphethe so kanje, ngifake sports, so unsuspecting. So we used to take these from the drug lords. So I smoked more than I should, and I later realized when I was empowered that I was suffering from what we call depression of central nervous system. Lento bengiyibhema, bengi-inhaler kakhulu, ya depressa my nervous system. I couldn't breathe kahle. Ngaleso sikhathi leso. Ngaye esibhedlela kodwa mangibuya zange ngistop. Why is that? Ubona ukuthi impilo yakho you're losing it, but you still want to continue with what destroys you. It's demonic. Went to prison. One of the things that happened in prison is that purpose got married to destiny. I met the Lord Jesus Christ, the author and the finisher of my life. When I was crying out loud for a peace in Togozo and everything else, I didn't know how and where to get it. But in Chere, ama-drugs akhona, where there is gangsterism, kuney'mogolo eziningi ezenzakalayo. The heartbeat of South African prison, Sun City, bayibiza nge-Sun Dragon, bathi Dragon ligwinyile lapho. La sibuya khona, la kunontanga bakho, la umama ngekho khona. La was supposed to be worse, but uNkulunkulu wangiseparator kuleso simo leso. Wakhetha impilo yami, wangisindisa ngilapho. That's when I had the power to quit substances. When I met Jesus, I was empowered to say no. You can still say yes, but he enabled me to say no to this. But this was one thing that stood out in my rehabilitation. You know what Jesus did for me and to me? He gave me a clear picture. Wangbonisa ukuthi, you have two choices right now. If you continue with this life, yes, uzophuma, you want to be the worst criminal, now you know certain things, blah, blah, blah. But you will end up in death. But if you choose this one, I'm going to make you a gentleman. I'm going to make you one of the most outstanding young people in the country. I'm going to put you on top of things. It's not going to be easy, but you're going to be the best of the best. Which one are you choosing? And I made a determination, I want to be the best of the best in the country. That time, I was one of the highly motivated inmates. Within a year, until I found my chincha, I was on top of things. Sorry. Within a year. Chere. Both must tell my corridors. Ema hangin gula babazi Chere. Both told us kuluma islung. Abangan bam laba that were like-minded. Mr. Matseke, how are you this morning? I'm well blessed. And how are you, sir? No, I'm fine. Where to? No, I'm about to go to my meeting in Sentin. I'm dressed in my tuxedo and we understood the secret. We spoke the life that we wanted to live. We lived this life in prison. It's not a mistake that umbona aungapa is umbona patwa matai. Nkokenge understanding. Ben pampa. So if mpampa gomele ngekela mateki, it's remi nuzongbona ngfaka iteki, right? Because nya pampa. Mangathi ngiyashesha, you know. So I had to realize my statue isang container nyana yabona. Kuba nendlela engathi. Because image is important. When people knew me as the dangerous, druggy, gangster, itleva yaselokishini yaseThema, I had to come out a better person. That is why ngathi mangiphuma ejele mangitola. Mabaphuma nibabhekeni, baphuma bagqoka ama leather jacket nebhruku le-track suit. I-leather jacket nebhruku le-track suit, and sometimes not because abanye they can't afford or what not, no. But I don't know if they feel intswembu or kanjani. I told them that le suit bengigraduate ngayo ejele. When I'm gonna be released, you bring it here. Leon Nsutu leyo. It was one of the best in Nsutu that I ever owned. I don't think komanje nginensutu efana naleya. Mangigraduate ngaphuma ngayo mangiphuma ejele. And I came out ngifake insutu. Ngithe mangifika la mele bangirelease khona. They thought I was a lawyer coming to represent someone. Bathi mabangibisa ngizoshaya isithupha. Yobakwata but hayi ke simoshwa oh what's it tsugile. Re tlo ntsha motho re ni file ha ri right. Hey man. How babizana nama social worker la. That's what happened when God changes your life. You transform in a way that people will not believe it. I met Jesus and my life was never the same. I got empowered. I'm here to tell you, ukuthi mama mamela. Inkinga akusile simo bhekene naso. Inkinga ukuthi wena noNkulunkulu nikuphi. Mfowethu uyabhema zakuhlula lezinto uyaphuza gambling addiction whatever. No, that's not the problem. The problem is the relationship yakho noNkulunkulu that needs to be gotten right. That is why the issue is. If we can get that one right, listen, you will be accelerated. You will move mountains. I move mountains, Mina, now today where I am. You may not know ukuthi kusasa ngizabe nguphi, but I know. Because I know the promises uNkulunkulu azenze kimi masithu sibhekene so kanje. Ngizovala kuningi engakusho. While I was in prison, God was so clear. Senyakuqoqela manje kimi ukuthi mangiphuma la. He wants me to touch young lives. So it's impossible that you come into contact nami and your life there won't be a tingling thing nje enzakalayo kuwe. It's impossible. Because it's not by might, not by power. It's not even by my understanding. It's what God has vested in me that is coming into manifestation. I want you to be on the media, yes, South Africa. And you're gonna get there. But there's things uguti 1, 2, 3 should you do, you're not gonna get there. But should you do 1, 2, 3, you're gonna get there. I'm not where I'm supposed to be. But I'm no longer where I was. That is the story of my life. As we speak today, I'm a CEO of Chere Initiatives. I'm proud of myself. I'm a director, Born to Win Foundation. I am a co-director, Ready Modi Cars. There is more to come. If God can change my life, what more about you at a very young age where you are seated? Younger than me. Yes, some of you are older than me, but God can do far more greater things. So there is nothing that is impossible. Everywhere. I don't care what it's a commercial radio station. How did you get it right? And I make it clear. Jesus saved my life. Jesus saved my life. Mele ubone a relationship yam no my mom today. We are crazily in love with each other. My mom calls me now and then. Manga na yang paza, mang no moya nyambamba, no kokwam. Every day at my age. Why? Because my relationship with them is restored. I lost my mom, but today God brought us back together. So it's possible to have a relationship with your loved one mended again. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, thank you. I really appreciate it.